a decent sized amplifier, I didn't mind contest because I could find a frequency and call CQ no contest. Somebody else with a decent sized amplifier come in there and we could talk, no problem at all. But I don't have a big amplifier anymore, and if it's contest time, I might as well just shut up and go watch a movie.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how I am. I got 100 watts max, so it's not like I'm stepping on anybody's toes.
Well, 100 watts will get you around the world, I promise you. If the band is there.
It's right now. It's looking pretty good.
Joe, you don't do, well, you do FTA, don't you?
I play around with a little bit of FTA. That's not my primary thing. I kind of go back and forth to it if I just don't want to talk and I want to play around on the computer while I do it. Then yeah, I'll do that. But 40 meters gets kind of kooky with my setup. Sometimes I put too much power into it. I'm talking about if I put 20 watts into it, sometimes it just that WSCTX program wants to take me a little crazy, and so it'll freak out, and I get aggravated with it. So I keep it mostly sideband.
Well, I think we had a discussion the other night, but FTA was supposed to be low power. But I look down there, I see that man, those guys, they're running some big power down there. And I think, well, we talked the other night, but I hear where FTH running a bunch of amplifiers. And I don't know why in the heck they would. The amplifiers today got so much protection. And hell, back then I was using the FL2100, 100% duty cycle and slow scan. It didn't hurt the amp. Anyway, I guess that's for Richard's benefit, because we had that conversation, Joe. Go ahead, Richard.
Well, it kind of defeats the purpose of FTA, isn't it? Just a real big amplifier on there.
I don't know. I don't operate it, but I think I agree with you.
100%.
Well, I mean, I've used it before. It's great for testing out antennas, but I mean, other than that, I don't see the point of it.
I do a little bit of the parks on the ear stuff just for giggles, because I can hunt them sideband, and get them in there. But it just takes so long to really get a contact done. It's you can get them quicker with the sideband, and I just enjoy it more.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I got plenty of contacts under FTA, but after a while it just seems like, I don't know, it's not like contrasting to me.
If I want to run a digital mode, what is it, what is it? I hadn't run it in so long, I don't even remember what it is. It's the one where you can, like forwarding, you can do a JT, what is it?
GSA call?
Yeah, JSA call. I like that one because you can type messages and forward them along. I store and forward message along over that, and that's pretty neat. And that's a good bug out or emergency situation type of, useful digital mode.
Yeah, I can see that'd be useful.
You're waiting for me to comment on digital. It ain't gonna happen. One FTA contact, years ago, I was on RTTY and AmTOR, here, back when I had phased antennas, I would use that whisper thing to see what my front to back was. But other than that, yeah. And it runs slow scan, so that's not fun anymore. So it's just sideband for me. N0FDL.
Yeah, check out the JSA call if you get a chance. Look at it anyway. It's pretty neat. I got a link to that stuff on my profile page there with all that. But it's a neat mode. I really like it better than the FD8. But you know, I got grid tracker, and I'll pop on FD8 and pick up a couple you know, just far off things that I wouldn't get sideband every now and then.
Yeah, when I was using FT8, I was using grid tracker, and that was actually pretty neat because I mean you can watch the gray line and you can see is that, you know, sunrise, sunset. You can see basically where your signal's landing. So I mean that was pretty cool. But you know, beyond that, the novelty kind of wore off after a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Grid trackers, man, if you're gonna run FT8, you gotta run grid tracker.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't know if either one of you remember, but it used to be on QRZ you could run different scripts, and one of them was if somebody looked you, I think it kept track of the last 10. If somebody looked you up, it would tell you, it wouldn't give you their call sign, but it would tell you their town and maybe something else. Anyway, they don't let you do it anymore. But I would sit here and call CQ, and nobody would answer my CQ, but I would look at my page, and people would be looking me up. And I thought, now what the heck? So for instance, let's say Houston, Texas. I'm sitting here and someone calling CQ, and somebody from Houston, Texas looks me up. So I'd call CQ for Houston, Texas. Sure enough, whoever it was would come back and we'd talk. And I'd say, I'm sitting here, called CQ, nobody's answering me, and you look me up and you don't answer me. What's the deal? Oh, I'm a county hunter, and I looked you up and saw what county you were in, and I've already got that county. And I thought, gee, man, I need Christmas.
Yeah, FT8 has grid tracker out for those thing, but yeah, I mean it's kind of stupid. Somebody's looking you up and they're not answering you.
Yeah, I tell you, I sit here, nobody ever answers my darn CQ. So you know your radio, you can record CQ and let it play it. I'll sit here and play on the internet, let the radio call CQ. Pretty soon somebody will answer me. I think they're probably just tired of hearing it say CQ over and over again. But that's about the only way I can get anybody to answer me.
Well, I think you just need to make like a little radio advertisement. You just play on a loop, just the $5 wire thing. Just keep doing that.
Well, hang on. Here's one for you. This is N0FDL testing. N0FDL testing, SWR, RFI, IO, propagation, common mode, return loss, anything else I can think of in the next 10 minutes. N0FDL. In North Idaho, what are you doing listening in on this conversation? I thought this was a private frequency. Say that again? No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Well, what the heck? What do you got against Canada? Can't you move 20 more miles north? Well, they got free medical. Come on. Oh, well, I don't know. I can't help you out there. Let's see if Richard in Indiana or Joe in Georgia's got you. Richard, you got him?
I got him barely. I can barely hear him.
How about you, Joe?
Yeah, I'm about the same. You better be careful messing with that guy in Idaho. He's got a rifle that'll reach you.
Well, I'll apologize and be nice, doggone.
Well, I just thought I'd jump in here and say hi to you guys because you're really coming in here a little good tonight. And I just want to say hi. W7TLB.
Let me see, it's W7TLB. Have you got some good phonetics for that TLB? Tom, have you got some good phonetics for that TLB?
Yeah, Whiskey 7, Tango Lima Bravo.
No, something like me. I'm FPL. I say $5 lawyer. You got anything for TLB?
Coaching Memphis Express.
I think somebody doubled with me. Tom! What did he say? Oh man, you're just too light here. I tell you you're talking, but I can't make it out.
I got part of it.
What is it?
Nothing that the FCC don't like.
Hey, you'd be surprised what the FCC puts out for calls. I talked to a guy one time, and I couldn't believe the FCC put the call out. I don't even remember what it was. But it was so bad, he immediately put in for a rent-a-call. They make some mistakes sometimes.
ACIGFB Friday. Did you see the band one not too long ago? They took away the guy's call sign. I think it was like N1GGI.
No, I didn't hear about that.
That's probably the worst one they've ever done.
Well, same way with license plates. They screw up on that sometimes. You gotta get them back. What about Arizona? What, man? Oh, yes, man. They put that out? Oh, well. I'll tell you what, some of the special tags that people pay for don't make any sense at all. Man, I wouldn't pay for something that didn't make sense. I got my ham call on my truck, and my wife's got her ham call on the car, and we don't have to pay anything extra. They just give it to us. So we never get a new license plate.
I set up one for a tag from a friend. I mean, I've sublimated my own for a front tag.
And what's it?
It's my call.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, but your state probably doesn't say you got to have tags, right, on the front.
No, we don't have to have front tags. I got a regular tag on the back, and I got a buddy that has a sublimation machine, and I made one of my own. I designed it and printed it out.
Well, cool. What was I going to say about that? You get to be my age, you better spit it out while it's in your head, or you'll forget it.
I can't wait until I'm old enough to not give a damn about what people think.
Well, I'm already there. Matter of fact, today is my birthday. Yesterday I really cared. Now I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That was a double. I got what you said. Richard? I forgot his name already.
No, that wasn't me. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, thank you.
What'd you make, 78?
How old you are and how white you are? Hey, how old are you? 75?
Yes, sir. 75.
And how many months? Wow, well I just hit 75 today, and I'm a hell of a lot tireder today than I was yesterday. And when I woke up today, I had some pains that I don't normally have. Is it going to get worse? Well, I'm telling you, you got to be tough to get old. It ain't for no weaklings. And I know some young guys, I don't think they're tough enough to get old. Yeah, Joe, how old are you?
52.
Oh, you ain't tough enough to get 75.
I kind of agree with you at this point, but we'll see.
Well, let me tell you what, you gotta be tough. My poor wife, she has gone through hell. She's my child bride. She's a lot younger than I am. I'm a month older than she is. So in December, she'll be my age. That poor old gal, she's gone through hell.
I'll tell you this, all that foods that have come out over the years, the food just gets worse, and that's why you got the younger people not making it.
I tell you what, they just cramming sugar down here. Everything. It crams sugar down here. Everybody's got sugar diabetes.
Yeah, sugar and any other processed foods, all that stuff just gets worse and worse.
Well, it's all got food preservatives in it. I bet if I died and you put me in a coffin tomorrow, you could dig me up 6 months later and I'd look just the same. My hair would just be a little bit longer.
Probably so.
Anyway, it's after midnight now. It's almost 12:30 here. I've enjoyed visiting with you guys, but this old man has got to go to bed and get some sleep. Anyway, the band's been good tonight, I will say that. And CJ, he's going to come back and we're going to be gone, or at least I'm going to be gone. Anyway, you guys visit with one another, have fun, and maybe I'll catch some of you another night. But I'm going to remain N0FDO 73.
Hi, 73 Don, N0FDL, KO4DEF. I'll hang in for a little bit, but I'm not long for it either.
Well, we can't all be 40.
You ain't going to make it 75. You 40-year-old, you ain't going to make it.
I know.
Besides that, these kind of picking electric cars are going to run into one another, catch fire. You ain't going to be able to put them out. They'll have to dig a hole to bury them, and you guys are going to run out of places to plant your garden.
I tell you what, if it keeps going the way it's going, ain't none of us going to make it.
I'm out in southern Indiana. I'm out in the countryside. I'll be good for a while.
Well, nuclear arms got a pretty good reach on them.
I doubled with you, Joe.
I said those nuclear weapons got a pretty good reach on them.
Yeah, they do. We ain't